Morning, this is Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Markets the grains are a little bit lower overnight. We've got beans down 4 cents, corn down 2, and wheat down 5 cents. Headlines continue to be talking about the spread of this coronavirus in China and also in places around the world, including the United States. So that'll keep the market on edge on this Friday. We get export sales today. Expected wheat between 3 and 700,000 tons, corn 5 to 950, and beans 600 to 1 million tons. Yesterday, corn prices were firming up because of the fact that we are competitive versus Argentina for new corn export demand. We also noted that the palm oil market is lower overnight, and that's weighing on the soybean oil market today. The Rabobank came out and said that China may take only 50 to 60% of the purchase target for 2020 and 2021 in the grains and oilseeds. This means China will have to buy large quantities of non-grains and oilseed ag products such as meat, seafood, dairy, and cotton to make up the difference. We have seen corn futures trade higher yesterday and put through some resistance because of this hope for new export demand. At the same time, farmers were aggressive sellers on the rally. Soybean futures continue to drift lower because of talk of a record Brazil crop and lack of China buying to this point. And the wheat futures found some resistance at $6. We really need to see a smaller crop and maybe more export demand out of the United States to push through that $6 price level. We also know that yesterday that a private company said that U.S. corn acres will be 93.4 versus 89.7. Trend yield would suggest a 15 billion bushel crop versus 13.7 this year. Soybean acres 86.5 million versus 76 last year. That would produce a crop of almost 4.4 billion bushels versus 3.558 this year. And all wheat acres about the same as last year, 45.5, and a crop of 19.24 million bushels versus this year's 1902. We also note from a weather standpoint, South America, Brazil looks good. Might be a little bit too much heavy rains in the central part. And Argentina is still dry. And again, our weather guy doesn't feel this is an issue yet. But if this extends into early February, it could be something that we have to monitor from a price standpoint. We expect right now the funds to be long about 40,000 wheat, short a little under 80,000 corn, short 25 wheat, 36 soybean meal, and long about 100,000 soybean oil. So again, a little bit lower prices overnight in the grains. We'll watch export sales. We'll watch any news on the spread of this virus. And then we'll also be watching money flow as money goes back into the equities overnight. Crude's down. We also note that most commodities are down, and the U.S. dollars is a little bit higher. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Here at ADMIS today, we're already wearing red in celebration of the new Chinese New Year.